Woo. It's Sunday night. We got the cat over here. I had to kick Faye out of my lap a minute ago because I didn't realize my webcam was nowhere to be seen. I had to run, jump up and go find it. But yeah, hopefully we get anybody showing up. I know it's kind of the holiday weekend, so we'll see who's still around and not busy, at least enough to come play with us. Yeah, that's what's kind of funny. Like, I mean, I like the holidays. I think Christmas and New Year's are fun, but I don't really do, like, my life doesn't change that much when around Christmas. You know, it's like I still stay home and then I'll go over to my parents' house for a few hours on Christmas and Christmas Eve, but then I just go back home and then I just it's like every other day. So yeah, it's nothing's too different for me. I still have plenty of time to stream like this. And so yeah, for anybody else who's got nothing to do on the Christmas weekend, I got you covered. Like, YouTube has been really slow lately. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed. There's like nobody uploading anything right now, so yeah, it's kind of a ghost town, it seems. But yeah, I hope you've all been having a good week so far. I guess this is the end of the week, or the start of it. Yeah. It's 3 o'clock in Central Europe, 9 o'clock in Washington. Washington, D.C. Yeah, I'd say so. Not Washington State. Also, where are we? This looks like some kind of Eastern Europe town. Vladiprislina. Oh good, the heat's finally on. It's freezing in here. Yeah, so this place kind of looks like northern, maybe northeastern Europe. It's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, maybe even like Poland or something. I always say Belarus, but Belarus really does not have that much street view. It's more likely to be something in this range. But I don't have any idea right now. Novo. Yugoslavian states. Didn't get the usual notifications. I don't know, maybe it was because I was so late in scheduling it. I like to cut it really close these days for some reason. I just like, I get caught up in something and I was like, oh crap, I need to start streaming in like 5 minutes, and I'm not even ready. And so yeah, I just gotta hurry and put it all together. Anyways, well, I'm gonna lose this first round. I'm just gonna skip it. Oh, it was Croatia. Man, this place, I should know better. Yes, happy Christmas and Merry Christmas to all. It's like, I don't know what if you practice Christmas. I don't know if you want Merry or Happy Christmas. I know some people get offended if you say Happy Christmas. It's like, you either get a merry one or a happy one. And a Merry New Year. Toronto. Alright, well, we're off to a good start. That first failing one took a while, but... Oh, what is this? Malaysia? No. Singapore? What it? Euro Millions. I don't think this is Poland. Yeah, what the heck is that flag? Okay, so we are in the EU somewhere. Okay, I'm like immediately confused right now. Sometimes flags just mess me up more. Now that... What the heck is this flag? What is this place? I'm seeing EU flags, but then all the other flags I'm seeing are like completely not EU. Next generation EU. Maybe we're just in the European Union. Where is that on the map? Yeah, I think Happy Christmas is more of a UK thing. You hear it on Harry Potter. Alright, I'm thinking we're in France. This is most likely France, I guess. Oh, what the heck? We're in Brussels? That was such a strange place, I gotta be honest. Maybe it was just because we were, like, at some EU building. Because, like, I was just seeing stuff for every place around there. Faye, how come you're not helping? Oh, come on, I saw a utility van. What you got for me? FOS.com. Anytime I see a .com, I'm just like, oh, are we in the US? But I don't think we're in the US. Nah, this definitely looks European. Maybe we're in Belgium again. That's actually quite likely. Faye is flaked out. You know, Faye seems to really be liking this new place we're in. The last place, I mean, you probably remember I had to run and open the doors. I had to run and open the front door just to let her outside all the time. And that's the thing, Faye loves going outside. She loves adventuring, and I think it bothered her that she always had to ask me for help to open the door. Because the place before that, we had a cat door for her, being in a basement. Because, like, when you're in a basement, all the windows are up high, and so I could put a cat door in the window, and then she can just climb out, and then she's at the ground floor. But last place, we were, like, on the ground level, and there was no way to put a cat door in. Like, I'm usually good at coming up with ideas, but I could not figure out a way, and so we just never did. What is this, the Philippines? Most likely, I'd say yeah. But anyway, so at this new place, I managed to put in a cat door again, and so she's been going in and out all the time. Like, I don't ever actually see her going. I never see her going out the door, or even, like, seeing firsthand that she does. But the fact that she doesn't wake me up at 7 a.m. by walking all over me just makes me think that she probably has a life again. It's kind of like, the way I always say it is like having a dog is like having a toddler. Having a cat is like having a teenager. Like, dogs need all the attention. You got to help them do everything. They're not very self-sufficient. Whereas cats, like teenagers, they like having some attention, but they also just like to do their own thing. They like to just have their own life, be left alone a little bit. And so when you give them the freedom to go outside whenever they want, they can appreciate that, and they'll still love you. She's mysterious. She keeps her own counsel. I don't know what goes on in her life, honestly. Like, also back at the last place, I would leave the door open, like, just a little bit so she could go out and then come back in, and I would close it. But, like, I would constantly, like, every couple days, I would hear, like, hissing and, like, cat fights going on at the doorway, and then Faye would come running in with her tail all fluffed up. So I'm just like, oh, did you get in another fight? She was just, like, constantly fighting with cats that came around. Okay, so people are going down in horse carriages around here. 1 horsepower vehicle. Cats have a leave me alone attitude, but occasionally are super needy. Yeah, and that's the thing, especially in the winter. Faye is so much more needy in the winter. But during the summer, when she has a cat door, man, she spends probably all night just going out and wandering the neighborhood. Yeah, they probably have, like, whole cat communities where they just hang out and talk with each other. It's pretty funny to see. What is this, Romania? Yeah, I think this is Romania. Nice. I think it's really funny, like, at one of my recent places, I used to go for bike rides, usually at night. So it would be, like, really dark. I'd be going down this bike trail, and it's right next to a neighborhood. And so I would see, like one time I came up, there were like 4 cats just sitting in the, like sitting in the street light. So it was just like a circle of light, and then these 4 cats are just sitting around facing each other. And then I came up and they all scattered. I'm like, man, they were having like some kind of meeting. Hamburg, Germany? Yeah, actually I was thinking of Germany because of all of the blurred out buildings. I know Germany restricts a lot of what can show up on Street View, so it wouldn't surprise me that they have a lot of blurred out buildings they don't want you to see. I don't know how you knew it was Hamburg, though. Yeah, Romania and their horses. Hey, we're in Romania again, I think. Or we're in France. No, that's Romania. Okay. You know, the whole horsepower thing, I don't think is too accurate. Because you notice, like, I'm pretty sure that a car that has 100 horsepower could not take on 100 horses. In fact, I think 1 horse is probably like 100 horsepower. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's like 100% of a horse. You know, I think we might be in the US. It's a rare sight to see, but I don't think this is Canada. I hope it's not Canada. I saw a U-Haul. Yeah, okay, there's the USPS. Yeah, this is definitely the US. Sweet. Oh, you rode your bike along that street? That's crazy. Yeah, these cats are planning their takeover. Man, sometimes we just go on a streak where just nothing is very hard. Oh, and now we get another one. We're in South Africa. I hope I reach the point where I'm just so good at this game that it's so easy that it's boring. Like, normally I would not want something like that, but that would be a pretty cool skill to have if I was that good. Because I don't think anybody in the world is so good that, like, nothing is a challenge for them at this. Because I've seen some of the streams of, like, people who are way better than me. And even they struggle a lot of the time. Like, they never get all of the answers right. What is this flag? What are these flags? I think we're in Norway. That's my first guess. Maybe Iceland, actually. But Norway, Sweden, all seems reasonable. Yeah, because, I mean, these flags are weird. Those are Scandinavian flags. Yeah, definitely. But they're not, like, country flags. Sweden and Norway. I mean, unless they've got, like, variations of their flags. Those aren't the official ones. I mean, I'm leaning towards Norway. That's probably my first guess here. You know, you never want a game to get boring. Well, I guess I just want it to be so easy that I can just go on, like, hundreds long streaks. Wait, IS. Is that Iceland? The blue one's the Icelandic flag? Okay, yeah, I was thinking it might be Iceland. Just riding your bike around Iceland. Yeah, that's kind of a rare one. That's hard to remember. Oh yeah, that is the flag. You can tell it's Iceland because there's like no trees. Huh. This kind of looks like Nigeria. Like, I'd say Nigeria is one of the nicer looking places in in Africa. Olive Plaza. Okay, I can't actually go that way anymore. Yeah, Iceland is one of the rare spawn countries. About as rare as the US. It's kind of strange how rare you get the US in this game. It might just be that they want to make it more difficult for you. They're just like, yeah, well, we could put the US in the most, but that would just be too easy. We'll make it more difficult by giving you obscure countries more often. I mean, if they give like an equal amount to every country in the world, that would be ideal. But I mean, it still gives us like a lot of European countries way more often than the rest. I don't know what this place is. Is it South Africa? Is it Nigeria? Become a boss lady. I don't know, like, I'm having a hard time guessing this place is Nigeria. I mean, maybe. No trees in Iceland is actually a point in a novel. I mean, I just kind of figured that out by looking at all the street views. I'm like, there's a surprisingly low amount of trees. I mean, it's not quite as bad as Greenland. But I guess trees just don't like northern islands. Is that left or right hand traffic? Oh, it looks like it's right hand, so it's not South Africa. I mean, Nigeria is really the only place. Whoa, look at that. Do you know what that is? This little post stand thing on this truck? That's what takes these pictures. We are looking at it from the view of one of those. That's weird. There's two of them driving next to each other, though. So that's what a street view truck looks like. Yeah, I mean, Nigeria is my only real guess. Could be Ghana, but hey, we got it. Driving on the right side is left-hand traffic. Oh, well, what kind of counterintuitive logic is that? What is this? Taiwan? I want to bet that this is probably Taiwan. Or, yeah, Vietnam, that's what I meant. Nah, Taiwan would have, like, Mandarin writing. Yeah, I don't think it's Thailand. Vietnam seems very likely. Yeah, Viet. You know, when I was younger, I would always hear about wars going on. Because, like, there's all these Middle Eastern wars. And I would just hear it in passing. I didn't know anything about it. But then people would always talk about, like, the Vietnam War. And for the longest time, I always thought Vietnam was in the Middle East. I didn't know anything about the place. But just how people always talked about, like, Iraq and Afghanistan and Vietnam. Like, I just always assumed they were next to each other. But, yeah, we got that one. Grew up with Vietnam War on TV news. Yeah, well, I was born in the 90s. 1994. I kind of missed that one. Alright, this is Japan. You know, Japan and South Korea have very similar cities. Like, the architecture and the roads look pretty similar, but the writing is completely different. So, yeah, this is like, if I saw this without writing, I would be unsure about it, but since it's clearly Japanese... Man, it's like they want me to get a high score right now. This is going great. Except for the very first round where we messed up Croatia. What is this, Moldova? Or is this Kyrgyzstan? Oh, dude, let me see what this, That's not quite the Kyrgyzstan flag. Look at that flag compared to that. It's, like, so close, but I don't know. Kyrgyzstan's still my first guess right now. In fact, it probably still is the correct answer. But that would be a funny way to throw me off. It's the Kyrgyzstan flag? Okay. Yeah, it just looks like a higher resolution version of this. Sweet. I've never gotten Kyrgyzstan so fast. I don't know. I guess, like, when you play this game more, you just pick up patterns and you recognize things more. Like, I know more flags now than when we started by a long shot. I don't recognize languages yet, still. I don't know that I ever will. I mean, I can tell what part of the world most languages come from, but I can't tell, like, specifically which one goes where. Oh, yeah, they simplify the symbol. That makes sense, because it's just, like, a really high-definition picture, trying to squeeze that into something basic. Well, looks like our streak is going to end here, because I have no clue. I hate it when we get somewhere that there's just, like, no writing. Part of me actually thinks this could be like Italy or something. You know, just like those small towns around Italy. But, I mean, it's probably not. That's probably way off. Hopefully we can find something going on here. Might even be like South Africa. That seems so weird that I would mix up Italy and South Africa, though. But, like, the houses here do look pretty nice. It's definitely a rich countryside area. It's not the slums. Let me see. These premises are protected by... Well, it isn't English, which only furthers my guess of South Africa. I would hate it if it was like Eswatini or Lesotho. Lesotho. That's like the biggest punch in the gut. When you're like, oh, that's right, this is South Africa. It's like, well, maybe it used to be. Can you zoom in on one of the street names? No, not really. They're all blurred out. That's why I didn't really stop much on them. Well, I'm going to click on this for now and just hope. Let me see if I can find a street name. We've only got 30 seconds left. Yeah, see, it's all blurred out. Oh, here we go. Elocentene Road. Alright, you got 20 seconds. I'll give you this time to look it up if you can confirm. While I, when I'm looking around. Oh, look, that's what I'm talking about. See? Your guess, South Africa. And I said, I really hope it's not Eswatini. Let's view that summary. So we got Belgium, Philippines, Romania, Germany, Romania, US, South Africa, Iceland, Nigeria, Vietnam, Japan, Kyrgyzstan, Eswatini. Man, look at that. We're covering the whole globe. Well, except South America. And the South Sea. Well, we got a lot of people here. It's actually more than usual, which is weird because I thought we'd have less because of the holidays. So let's just do the challenge. We got enough people. We're probably going to screw it up like the last few times. I swear, they've been making these a lot harder because we used to get like every answer right. But now we have a much harder time. Oh, well, we're in Belgium, so that helps. But we can't just click on the country for this one. Maybe Brussels, Antwerp, Gent. They spelled Gent wrong. It's D-J-E-N-T. Well, Willie. Oh, now they replaced the... Did you see that? So we went from this view where it says Willie, and then you go ahead in time. They've tried to wash it off, but then somebody else wrote on top of it. Resident Ypenburg in Belgium. What is this? I mean, it's clearly a fairly sizable town in Belgium. I don't know if it's the capital. Transport. Gent is an old town. The Gent. I don't even know how Gent became like its own music genre. It's more of like a meme genre. Just a bit east north to Antwerp. So what, like over there? Down by like Schoten or Braschat. Blame Meshuggah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, it's not... Trying to explain gent as a genre, it's like, well, it's just... It's heavy metal, but... It's pronounced gaunt. Yeah, but that's more of a normal way of pronouncing it. Okay, well, this is good enough. Oh, no, it was gent. Man, I should have just gone with that. What the heck is this? What planet are we on? Okay, so it looks like we're probably in Europe somewhere, maybe? Actually, that could be anywhere. See, like, whenever I see open fields like this, I usually assume it's either the Midwest in the US, or it's like Argentina. I don't think this is... Well, I mean, it kind of looks like the US, I guess, but the license plates... Maybe I just saw one weird license plate. Maybe this is the US. Yeah, maybe... I think I could guess that. That seems like a normal license plate. I just saw one, like, foreign-looking license plate. But yeah, these road lines look very American. And all of these, like, grain silos and stuff. Like, it very well could be, like... I would think probably over here. Maybe like Texas, Saskatchewan. Yeah, I've seen that Saskatchewan suggestion many times. If I just saw like a speed limit sign. What does that even say? It's too bright. Acceso vivienda DNV. Well then, I guess we are in Argentina. Argentina's like the only place in South America that has wide open fields. Road signs don't look USA-arian. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. I'm like, these trees look odd for being like Kansas too. Yeah, it's all in Spanish. And so Argentina is probably a good bet. Not Saskatchewan. Not unless the Canadians have recently switched to Spanish as their main language. They've already got French. They're just doing whatever it takes to make the US angry. Well, I guess we'll find out in 30 seconds because I don't know what else to do. I don't even know where to specify over here. Maybe like over there. Don Luciano. That's just a blank billboard. Hey, I got the country right. Which is kind of crazy that I can figure out what country we're in just based on that. West of Tandil. I can see that now. Are you playing right ahead of me? Oh, this is Mongolia. Guess what, you guys? I know where Mongolia is. I can recognize it immediately. You know, Mongolia also doesn't have a lot of trees. I guess I just figured out because they... Yeah, like, there's no trees. They just build little fences around their property. There's long hills. Oh, there's some trees over there. But it's just, like, wide open areas, kind of rough roads. Really, shoddy little fences to claim their properties. But yeah, there's something just so distinct about their neighborhoods that I can pretty much always tell when that's where we are. I mean, it might be tricky to figure out the town, because I mean, there's one capital. I mean, it's very possible we're just near the capital. But like, look at all these small towns everywhere. Every small town is equally significant on the map. And I can't pronounce a single one, so I'm just gonna go with this. Hey, look at that. Definitely good enough. I am happy with that. We must be in Germany again. Land of the Blur. Remcoeg, Reitbrook. Actually, this might actually be Germany. Ooh. Hamburg again? Weird. Well, I believe it. Enos Hair Studio. Yeah. Man, I hear that buildings cost a lot more to build outside of the US. Because, like, I don't know why I never thought of this, but the US is apparently the only, well, the US and Canada are the only places that build their houses primarily out of wood. Like, that seems weird to me that not very many countries actually use lumber to build houses, you know? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of people, like, around the world that do it, but just not quite as mainstream as us. And we just do it for so cheap and efficiently. Okay, we're on the final round. We're on wave 5. Wave. Just defeat waves of maps coming at you. Compass shop. Alright, well, we're in Europe somewhere. Willkommen. That's kind of German. But that's the thing, like I've said before, German is one of the languages that helps you the least when you see it. You know? Because oh, does that say Slovenia? Because there are a lot of times where I think I see German, but it's just not Germany. Like, a lot of languages around there look like German. I really like the look of this. It looks like some kind of movie. Like, some teenagers going to visit their family over on the ranch, and then there's some creepy monster in the woods. Probably near the Australian, or the Austrian border. Slovenia. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that then. And let's get back to our country guesser. Yeah, that's the best daily challenge we've done for a long time. You can say the same for Spanish. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, like, when it comes to Spanish, there's a lot of places that... there's a lot of things other than the language that can kind of help you out in Spanish-speaking places. Alright, let's see. We got 27th place. That's much better than our last few. I think that second one really hurt us. What even was that one? What was number 2? Oh, it was the Argentina. That's right. Where I just had to guess the country. You know, let's play a game of world cities. Country guessing is still the best, but I like to give you guys a little bit of variety sometimes. I mean, if I wasn't trying to entertain anybody, I'd probably just do country guesser, like, all the time. Or my local one, but my local one's not very interesting to people who aren't local. Helping animals rejected elsewhere. We collect for free. So this place is English speaking, but it looks pretty European. Or maybe this is... Oh yeah, this is definitely European. I was like, wait a second, is this just somewhere on the East Coast I haven't been? Man, that's the thing about the US, is there's so much diversity in so many things. It's like probably the most diverse country in like architecture and fashion and just culture in general. More live games than ever. Sky Sports. Isn't this Australia? I think Sky is an Australian broadcasting thing. I would not be surprised if this was Australia. Oh, it's the UK? Alright. Stoke-on-Trent, England. I mean, the UK and Australia are basically cousins. I mean, just look at the Australian flag. English pound. Stoke-on-Trent. Stoke-on-Trent. Is that the name of the city? Because that sounds like a really weird place. And I have a hard time finding it. If it's... How can it be a world city if I can't see it from this zoomed out? Said, let me just search this for a minute. You didn't see anything. Stoke-on-Trent. Manchester and Birmingham. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. We got the right city. How did we figure that out? Alright, we're in Austria. Yeah, looks like we're in Prague. Oh wait, no, that's Prague's in Czech. Vienna. It's Vienna, right? It's gotta be. It's Vienna. That was an easy one. Even though it was like 50% luck. Is this Vietnam or something? No. Seems more like South America. I don't know. I'm just kind of coming up with random things to say. Nova Conde da Boa Vista. This I do think is South America. BR, it's Brazil. Alright, so which Brazilian city is this? Borborema. Recife? I've never heard of that. Is it near a coast, like all the other big cities? Recife, Brazil. All right. There it is. Man, maybe we need to go back to the country guesser. Why do I have to go further than just finding out what country I'm in? Now this place looks pretty high tech. Look at that train track. We're in Japan. Borborema is a municipality in the state of Sao Paulo. Yeah, I think this is probably Japan. But which city? I don't know. I can't even read that. Tokyo? Yeah, I mean, if it's going to be anywhere, it's probably going to be Tokyo. Just based on how advanced the place looks. It's a pretty cool looking place. Tokyo's friggin' massive though. I'll just center it. I mean, I don't really care how many points I get on these. It's just you want to guess the city. That's all I care about. Whoa. This place has a lot of detail on it. BK? What's BK? Bangladesh? Or no, HK, that's Hong Kong. I see. Yeah, I guess this definitely could be Hong Kong. Pretty big place. Very crowded place. It's like the Asian version of New York City. There's probably a lot of those, though. It's just like New York is my only benchmark for a crowded, super mega city. And so everything is just New York to me. It's crazy to think that New York pales in comparison to many cities out there. Probably a lot that I haven't even heard much about. There's a lot of people out there. Well, that was a perfect score. I mean, perfect enough. Back to country streak. The city that never sleeps has finally gone to bed. I know, New York is tanking right now. Everyone's leaving. Sounds like a disaster area. AT. Alright, I got this. This is Israel, isn't it? Or Jordan. Yeah, this is probably Jordan. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm going to click Jordan in about 20 seconds. You know, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I do know that I've heard of that. I think I've forgotten everything about it, though. Yeah, COVID made it fail faster. Bucharest. Wait a second, is this Syria? No, that's Damascus. I was thinking... Wait a second, Bucharest, isn't that in Saudi Arabia? I'm so confused right now. Where? I've heard the name Bucharest many times, but I just can't remember. It's in Romania? Does Romania have... yeah, that's right. I don't think this is Romania, though. Just a hunch. That's just really strange. Man, I think I want to just click Jordan, honestly. Say Jordan. Yeah, I'm good with that. Yeah, so we were in I'm a Man. Am a Man. McDonald's. What, are we in Miami? No, definitely not. We're in Spanish speaking. Oh, there we go. Thank you, truck. Don't you love that? You could spend forever looking around at the geography and all of the architecture, and it's like, what could it be? And then a van just drives by giving you the answer like it's a cheat sheet. I guess that would be one way that this game could get so easy that it'd be boring. Because it's either they give you the answer right away, or they give you absolutely nothing to go off of. When they stick you in the middle of the highway. Like, kind of like this one. There's just no writing anywhere. What do you guys think? Hello. So this is just... I hate it when I like can't move around very easily. Wait a second. The look of the people. I mean, I kind of think it's Italy, you know? Toy. What? The toy. I'm gonna go. You thinking Netherlands? Oh, look, there's some things. Now everybody's telling me hello. I'm saying hello back. We got the succubus back in the chat. Zagreb is in Slovenia. Oh. Well, thank you very much then. Zagreb? Oh. I love looking at this chat right now. Zagreb is in Slovenia. Zagreb is in Croatia. Right next to each other. I see it there. I'll take the Croatia point. See, good thing I don't jump to conclusions when I'm not sure. I do jump to conclusions when I feel confident, though. Even when I think that SP, or no, when I think that ES stands for Estonia. Oh man, more Europe. You know, I really like bridges between buildings, you know? Something about being able to walk under it like that just looks so cool. They're probably not very easy to put together, which is why you don't see them very often. And also people just wouldn't have a use for such a thing. That's impractical. More impractical than a joker. Well, I haven't seen any writing yet. Avenue Manet. Manet? I think we're getting close to an answer. Oh, there's got to be an answer right here. Devinska Nova Ves. Slovakia? Are we in Slovakia? French writing? Oh. Yeah, actually that makes more sense. .fr. That tiny little thing. Look at that. That tiny 2 letters right there can tell me where in the world I am. How wild is that? It's the sign for partner cities. Well, it's kind of messed up. I get dropped into a place and sometimes just look at one sign and just like, all right, don't need to know anything else. Though this color scheme, what is that? Ghana? Red, yellow, green, or is it Senegal? That's green, yellow, red. I think we're in Ghana, guys. But let's look around. I'm like 95% sure this is Ghana. See, at least they put their flag everywhere. The red, yellow, green. It's better than some places. Like my internet country. Yeah, but imagine if the internet was real. How cool would that be? One day somebody's gonna come up to me and be like, "Hey, imagine if the internet was real." And I'll just shake my head and I say, "I haven't heard that name in a long time." Whatever, it's Ghana. I don't. He said the thing. Yeah. That old name. You know, I gotta say that like 2-month period when this channel just blew up in the spring of 2019, that was one of the best times of my life, honestly. I would love to get another channel going. I just don't know what to make anymore. Like, I've got like 10 channels and I don't know what to put on any of them right now. Like, I come up with ideas for things to do, but I'm just like, what's the point of putting all the time in? Nobody's gonna watch it anyway. And I think we're in Brazil, by the way. Like, I'll get a couple hundred views and then it'll just disappear like everything else. I want to find a channel that I really enjoy that's also just has potential. I think this is probably Brazil. But that's the problem I've been having all year, is that I can either do something I enjoy, like this, where I don't really gain anything out of it, it's just something fun to do, or I can try and find something that's actually successful that I can make a living off of, like I used to do with the Reddit stories. I did kind of test out how the algorithm would handle me uploading another story video. I'm sure you guys remember that, like a couple months ago, when I just uploaded that story video. And it didn't really recommend it to very many people. It was about 1/5 of the view count of the ones that I got, even when I quit like a year ago, when I stopped doing them. And so I'm just like, if I were to do Reddit stories again, I'd probably just start an all-new channel with a fresh reputation, because that's the only way to get it to go anywhere. And I probably wouldn't even announce it either. It would just be anonymous. I wouldn't show my face. It would just be a cash grab or something. Only using all of the information I learned from this channel. I've been really considering it for a while, but at the same time, I see so many Reddit channels out there right now, and like so many of them just get no views. So it's like the chances of it going anywhere are pretty low. You just barely got the notification that we're streaming? Well, let's see, we're only almost an hour into it. And we're gonna lose this round. I'll probably just click Brazil again, because like, oh, Mexico. Man, that was a weird one. There was like nothing anywhere. I don't know, it's like, and I can't just go to people and be like, what do you guys want to see me do? Because yeah, you can't ask people what they want to see. You just have to deliver to them something they didn't know they wanted. Ahem, you said Mexico? Oh. Yeah, I guess, I don't know how you figured that one out, but you're carrying this stream. Man, do you play this game a lot? Because you seem to know a lot of these. Your voice would be recognized? Yeah, maybe. It's not that I would be anonymous and not tell anybody because I didn't want people to know I was doing it. More so just be like, because if I, Johnny, classic, what? If I announce to my audience that I've gone and started a new one, then I get a big influx of viewers over there, and then a lot of people subscribe, but only because they want to help me out. But if I get a bunch of empty subscribers of people that don't actually watch, then it just hurts the channel. Kind of like the Andrew Platt channel, how I've got like 800 subscribers almost, but only get like 100 or 2, like 1 or 200 views per video. It's Kenya? Okay. And that's kind of just because I made the announcement, like, hey, I started this channel, go follow me there. And so a lot of people are like, oh, okay, cool. But then, like, most people aren't that interested in what I upload, so yeah, it's kind of a bad idea to shout out channels unless they're like exactly the same content people would still want, which kind of defeats the purpose. You also traveled a lot. See, that's pretty cool. I've not really traveled much in my life. Oddly enough, I've visited more foreign countries this year than at any other time in my life combined. Which is really funny because this has been COVID year. But it's just because I went on a cruise in January. You watch all my videos to support me? Hey, that's cool, thanks. But, I mean, I probably would tell you guys, like, because you guys will just watch all my things. But this is like 20 people. Dominican Republic? Yeah, I kind of agree this was probably the DR. But, like, I probably wouldn't announce it to, like, the 10, 12,000 followers I have on this channel. Do you guys know I've lost, like, 2,000 subscribers on this channel in the past year? I mean, I don't really care. It's not like the subscriber count meant anything. And I've got another channel that's got like 23,000 subscribers. But it's just funny because I stopped doing stories, and then like every day somebody clicks on my channel and is like, what is this stuff? Why am I still subscribed to this? And then they unsubscribe. Planet electric growth. It's funny, like every couple weeks during this stream, actually, I get a lot of people. I always see somebody pop in and be like, whoa, dude, I haven't seen you in like a year. How's it going? And then they jump off the stream like a couple minutes later. And I'm like, yep, this is what I'm doing. That looks really weird because you think it's supposed to be a sign, but you're like, whoa, that picture really matches that car behind it. Alright, this is kind of pointless. Wow, you got that one. I love sharing more videos traveling countries. Yeah, I mean, this stream is pretty fun. That's the thing, I doubt that I could really make, like, even a successful channel out of this. Like, I've been getting the same view count, actually less now than before, on this whole stream thing, like, since I started. Like, this is not a growing niche. I don't see this channel, like, getting bigger from me doing these streams. So, Africa. How many channels do I keep active? I mean, technically I uploaded to my Guitar Hero channel a couple weeks ago. I mean, I've uploaded to that one like 3 times in the past year. DE. What? I don't think we're in Germany. But like the Shadower channel, like I'll still make another Shadower video if I come up or if I meet somebody that I want to do a video on them. But yeah, so there's the Guitar Hero channel, the Job Shadow channel, the Andrew Platt channel, which I've been kind of slacking on. This channel, which is just for streams now. Then the YouTube Analyze channel. So, like 5. I don't think I really do much for any other channels besides these 5. It's kind of annoying when, like, I meet somebody and they're like, so what do you do? I'm like, I make YouTube videos. They're like, oh, what kind of videos do you make? I'm like, well, it's kind of complicated. All kinds of videos, all kinds of channels. And plus, it's like, I don't even really make a living on YouTube anymore. Now I make all my money from crypto investments. But not yet. Man, have you guys been keeping up with Bitcoin? That market is going nuts right now. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we're in Germany, guys. Maybe the place has really just kind of not been maintained very well. All their buildings have fallen down. I don't know. This... should I just click Ghana or something? I can't figure this out. I mean, if it was Ghana... Maybe it's Nigeria. Maybe it's Kenya. Yeah, whatever. It was Nigeria. I couldn't have figured that out. I was going to say, if it was Ghana, they'd have flags everywhere, like in that other one. Carnes and Legumbres. Muy pronto. Man, we've only been going for an hour. I feel like I'm losing my voice already. Colombia. Hey, that was very helpful. And if it was a fake out, it's round 1. Who cares? It's hard to find something different than what other people are doing. Yeah, the GeoGuessr market is very small on YouTube. I don't think that many people are very interested in geography. At least not enough to make it, like, financially viable. Is this Japan again? This looks like Japan. China? If this was China, we wouldn't be able to just move freely down the street. Oh yeah, just look at these vehicles. This is Japanese. I've seen I watch a lot of car spotter channels. These guys that go to like car shows or meetups. And this one dude called F Spot, he goes to Japan sometimes and just sees their car meets. And they got some wacky cars over here. Ooh, we got some political signs. Yeah. Let's move on from here. Here we are in the Eastern Europe again. Wustep was Broniani. This is probably Poland. Maybe Lithuania. Channel called Drive the Globe. Is it a literal sense? Do they really just travel around the world like that? See, an actual travel vlog would be interesting, but it would be so hard. I would have such a hard time trying to keep up with like vlogging and traveling, just like not having a home. I mean, if I got a bunch of money and I just bought an RV or something, then maybe I could try and make that work, but the whole living in your car life does not sound very appealing to me. I like having a bed. Rodzina Koljoa. I mean, I'm ready to just click Poland, maybe. Is this probably Poland? Okay. Don't be Lithuania. Sweet. India, maybe Sri Lanka or Bangladesh. This actually could be Bangladesh. It is very tropical. Holy cow. This is... Imagine like this being your driveway. You're like, I really like these trees. I'm just going to put 40 of them right in front of my driveway. Very odd. Yeah, I mean... Bamboos, trees... Well... Do you guys think this is India or Bangladesh? Or Ingladesh? Because I can't read Hindi. You know, India is much more likely because just based on the Street View counts. But it's so rare that I get Bangladesh that I almost just want to click on it just for the off chance that I can get it right. Egalistan? Is that the name of the language? Oh, what could this be? I mean, there's red and green. Good enough for me. I can't believe I did that. I got it. See, like, getting the answer right is always cool, but it's so much more satisfying when you get it right on just such an obscure country. Like the one we got on Iceland. Like, it's a much more proud moment when you can figure out an unusual one. Now, oh look, pyramids, we're in Egypt, right? This is probably Egypt. Actually, I mean, it was kind of a joke that we're in Egypt, but the more I look at it, it's like, are we? It's not super likely, but I don't know. I've never been to Egypt. The only Egypt ones I ever see are the pyramids, when you're right next to the pyramids. The Mediterranean. Eagle. Just don't care. I mean, I could see this being Cairo, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't... Yeah, I guess I'll just go with that. Some really weird... Oh yeah, there we go. This is Egypt. I was like making a joke when I first came up with Egypt because there was just like a little picture of a pyramid. Yes, I wasn't too far off. I mean, the pyramids are only like right over here. So we're just a couple of miles away. There's also a big palace in Cairo that pops up. Sometimes you can learn more from the look of the people than the look of the buildings. This is like a really weird combination. It looks like Australia and Brazil and the US all combined. Are there street views in Jerusalem? Yeah, they actually do have quite a few in Israel. This is... I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if this was like Guatemala or Mexico. Probably not Mexico. Man, I'm just like taking this place in, trying to figure this out. I mean, it does seem sort of like close to the equator. I don't know why. Perfumes, bijou, medicamentos. Spain? Wait a second, was that a Greek flag? What? No, wait, that's not Greek. That's Uruguay. Alright. That's another unusual one. Man, they're giving us a hard run right now. We've gotten Bangladesh, Egypt, and Uruguay. I can't remember the other three. But, oh yeah, one was Poland. This has been a tough run. I can't believe we're still in this. Oh, that's an easy one. Kind of want to look around, though. This place kind of looks neat. It's pretty rare to see New Zealand, too. Wellington Museum. The New Zealand art for sale. Yeah, that... Again, you don't realize how similar some flags are until you mix them up. Because, like, the Greek flag... I didn't realize the Greek flag was that similar to the Uruguay flag. Like, let's just look at this. So that's Uruguay. It's like the white with the sun and the white and blue stripes. And then there's Greece. So the white and blue stripes is the same. Uruguay. Yeah, I thought that there was another one in South America that looked similar too, but I can't remember. Dude, one of these days we're gonna get Guyana or Suriname, and I'm just gonna completely botch it. This one is either Thailand or Sri Lanka. I'm thinking this is probably or India or Sri Lanka. Dang it. I don't know. What is that? What is that, a Soviet Union flag? I can't see it. I feel like the answer should be right here, but I'm having such a hard time. I think I annoyed that one guy that was giving me all the answers. .LA. LA. What? Is LA for Sri Lanka? It could be, I guess. That building said Lao, maybe Laos. Oh man, that makes this even more difficult. Because yeah, I guess it could be. Yeah, Laos is a pretty rare one. LA is for Laos. Oh, alright. No wonder I didn't recognize it. What is this, the UK? This van will tell me. Hey, it is the UK. And their forever gloomy skies. Okay, I don't like the look of this. This is weird. It's like an industrial shipyard over here, right next to a bunch of open fields. I feel like we're just riding down on a bike or something. Yeah, what is this place? Russia? I gotta be honest, this is one of the hardest ones I've seen in a while. It might be very far north. Could be something like Finland. I mean, just the look of that. Muitas Zona. So I don't think it's like Russia. Netherlands? I could believe it being Netherlands, honestly. That's very believable. I mean, there's kind of a city over there. Raftul. Might be Serbia? What makes you think it's Serbia? I'm not saying it's not. I just, kind of running out of time here. Alright, I'm gonna go with the Netherlands. That seems reasonable. But who knows? Could be the end. Latvia. Well, we were all wrong. I guess we'll just keep going. Man, we've been moving really fast today, it feels like. We played a lot more games. I guess we just getting easy rounds and moving quick. Prohibito tomar posesión. Okay, does that mean we're in South America? Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. I've heard that before. I don't remember what it means. Brazil? Question mark? Man, we got too cocky that we were getting so good. And now we just keep getting hard ones. Artista Visual Chileno? Does that mean we're in Chile? I already used my neck pop. Oh, here we go. We are in Chile. Or is it Brazil? There's an American flag, a Chilean flag, and a Brazilian flag. Yeah, I guess Chile is the most likely. I don't know. Is this Spanish or Portuguese? You guys gotta help me out. I guess I haven't really seen much writing. I feel like this is Chile. Whatever, it's round one, who cares? Alright, now we're on round two. Los Arcos. I Well then, I just Central Municipality. What does that even say? Tlalen Pantla Baz. That was pretty good swag. Yeah, they got it around here. Oh, here we go. MX. Oh, we're in Mexico. I mean, Mexico always throws me off, you know? Because it's one of those first instinct things. Whenever you see a Spanish-speaking place, you're like, oh, it's Mexico. And you're like, wait a second. There's way more Spanish-speaking places than Mexico. It's very unlikely that it's actually Mexico. So then when it is, it like catches you off guard. It's never, because it's so normally a first instinct, leads me to make it a last instinct, which is very ironic. What? Is this Malaysia? These flags, they're so strange. Okay. Now this could be like Israel. I don't know. You figure out pretty quick when it's Israel. Civic amenity sites. No entry for refused vehicles accepted tender. I mean, everything's in English. So maybe this isn't Israel. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Like, just based on geography, when I see places with lots of this color. Bristol. Malta? Are we in Malta? I'm doing it. Hey, I got Malta without even any help. See, I would have never gotten that. I didn't even know Malta was a place until I was streaming. This stream has opened my eyes to the hidden places on the planet. Boy, the heater's on. Dude, that heater is so loud. Feels like it. Sometimes it sounds like a truck is just driving through the room. So this could be Russia or Greek. Yeah, I guess Greek could work too. That's not helpful. Yeah, this is probably same sign name. I don't know. That like Greek writing is so similar to Cyrillic. It's just, it makes it so difficult when you're in Eastern Europe. And there's the Russian flag right there. I mean, I think that we are actually in Russia, actually. Oh no! I can't believe it. I've got a Mongolia answer wrong. This is a travesty. Huh. To be honest, I don't know the Mongolian flag. I only know what all the towns look like. I don't recognize the flag. Yeah, this is probably the one spot it could have been for me to not recognize it, because we're like right in the heart of the city. Like, you put me anywhere else in the whole country, even parts of this city, I know where we are, but we were so deep into the right in the middle of the city that I didn't even think about it. I mean, you guys know what this place usually looks like. You know, give me this. Actually, this might confuse me a little bit too, but there's just so little information. But give me this, and I can tell you immediately. See, I don't know what it is. Just, I don't know of any other country that looks quite this distinct, you know? Maybe it's the lack of trees that gives it away. The lack of trees and the hills. Yeah, that's where we were before. I mean, there's so many little towns that look like that, too. That's why it's so easy. Like, you just zoom into any small town. And yeah, it's just... There's so much sky. Anyway, back to the game. Oh man, I'm never gonna live that one down. I'm gonna need to get 10 more Mongolia answers right to make up for that. Snow is a giveaway. Gonna say you're surprised you hadn't dozed off. Well, sometimes this stream puts me to sleep too. Other times I get like a bunch of energy from it. I don't know why. I guess when you go on those nice streaks. I don't see us beating our high score tonight like we did last week. That was crazy, getting 33 in a row. I might not go that late tonight. I guess I am a little bit worn out. LK. LK. I gotta be honest, I don't really know what LK is. I mean, I have to guess we're like somewhere in this area, but... LK... Oh, okay. Sri Lanka, that makes sense. Wow, we're still in this into round 2. Man. Well, it's gonna be another interesting week. The holidays aren't over yet. We're not done with the year. Sack the musical. Hungary. See, I like it when it's just the first 2 letters are the first 2 letters of the country name. It makes it so much nicer. RO is Romania. So do the Romans come from Romania? That's what always seemed weird to me. The Romans... Actually, where did the Romans come from? Wasn't it like Italy? From Rome? See, you got the Greeks and the Romans. Pretty close by. Well, where'd the name Romania come from? Agua. Come here, bus. AR. See? Another one where the first 2 letters are the abbreviation. That's the best kind. Then there's England, which has like 50 different names. You ever notice that? You got England, and you've got the United Kingdom, or the UK. And then you've got Britain, Great Britain. There's just like so many different names. I know that they're all for a specific thing. Like Great Britain is the island. The UK is the entirety of it. England is just this half of it. There's just like so many names for the place. And you're like, what do you even call it? If somebody lives in London... London, England, UK... London in England on Great Britain in the UK. You just gotta get so significant that you can hijack the entire name of the continent that you're on, just like the US. Like, it's the United States of America is way too long of a country name. So we just call it America, even though we're not technically all of America. There's lots of Americas. That tree is on upside down. They should fix that. This place. I almost thought that said Hawaiian. I don't think we're in Hawaii. I mean, Hawaii doesn't look too different from this, but Hawaii also doesn't really have Arabic writing around on the signs. It was Arabic, but does not look Mediterranean. Yeah, this place is kind of confusing. I only got a minute left. This is a high one. Man, I feel like I'm going to lose this round. This one is not making any sense to me. Oh, what do we have here? Come on. Penguasa. I do not see anything recognizable on this sign. Oh, Myanmar. Is that Myanmar? .my? Malaysia? Oh man, is it Malaysia? Alright, I believe Malaysia more than Myanmar based on all the things we've seen. Wow. I was not expecting that one to work out. Hagleitner.com. Sounds kind of German. Yeah, that was a close one. Not quite as close as we've seen before, but at least we got it right. Nice witch. EV, or EU. Make your V's more pointy. What is EV? I don't... Oh, there's .sk. Okay. Alright, that works. I just need like any two-letter combination I take way too seriously now. I like ignore all of my other judgments if I see two letters next to each other. It's my kryptonite. Man, this game is killing me. They make these so hard now. It's like they put me up in a higher skill bracket. No, give me an easy game again. Marubio. Arboria. Kind of looks like parts of California. Trying not to distinctly yawn. Gesu Maestro. South Africa? I don't know. I mean, people are driving on the right side of the road, so I don't think it's South Africa. It seems kind of European. What am I even looking for right now? Marcedity Taralba Arboria. Marcedity. Okay, it is Italy. I was thinking about Italy. That would have been my first guess. And there's all the Italys in the chat. I'll be like a streamer. It'd just put like every country is in some sort of emote. There's like, Italy's in the chat for this one. Oh, free round. It's the StarCraft country. I don't know. Sometimes I look at the chat too much. We're in Israel right now. And then other times I just like completely forget to look at the chat at all. And then I just make a guess. And I look over and I'm like, oh, I got that one wrong. That's Israel. Aren't you from Israel? Didn't I hear that once? I guess people in the local areas will know the areas better than I will. Tel Aviv. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're all over like... It's probably like tomorrow morning for you. Early in the morning or late in the night. Ballyfoyle. Ooh, some lewd graffiti. Kilkenny Golf Club. Kilkenny. Oh my gosh, you killed Kenny. Yeah, this is... it could be the UK. I could see that. Everyone's wearing coats and it's rainy. Ireland. Kilkenny's in Ireland. Okay. What a weird name for a town. See, it was a team effort. For me to wander around like an idiot and everyone else to give me the answers. Sometimes that's the best kind of teamwork. It's also funny when it's just like, I don't even mention anything. I just click. I go on with the round and move on. UA, that's Ukraine, huh? Because UK was taken. Yeah, I noticed that, but I was like, UA, what is that, Uruguay? Nah. Italia. It's the aliens. It's aliens. Asian paints. Wait a second, didn't we already get this one? Is this the Bangladesh one? Let me know if you guys remember. Maybe you can rewind it. I can't. Actually, I could rewind it. I don't remember when that happened though. It would take a lot of my attention to do that. Was this the Bangladesh one? Or is this India? I mean, maybe it's not the same one, but it looks very close to one we just had. Italiano. Fu Wang tiles. The Fu Wang listens to the Wu-Tang. Alright, it's awful quiet in this round. The chat's always the loudest during the times I don't need them. Alright, the Bangladeshi flag is right there. So yeah, Bangladesh again. That's the thing. Anytime it's the hardest ones, the ones I need the most help with, it's like nobody else knows either. Pare. Does that mean we're in Brazil? Billboards, trucks, utility vans, they usually give away their code. I still don't recognize. Like usually pare means it's Brazil, right? I don't know if that's exclusive to there, but That's okay. Just help whenever you can. That's all I can ask. I just think it's funny how quiet the chat gets sometimes. Come on, I think I see it. Ah, it's all blurred out. I can't see it. Come on, give me cheating answers. Well, looks almost Spanish. Man, I hope it's not Spanish. I hope it's Portuguese. Come on, I see so many signs that look like they're supposed to have a website on it. Yeah, we don't want to lead you to make a mistake. See, I've scared people too much. Everyone's too afraid to be the one to make the streak end. Actually, this kind of looks like the DR, maybe. Dominican Republic. Almost Spanish is Brazil. Yeah, I mean Brazil, maybe Argentina. I'm having a tough time with this one. Hold on. Did I see something? I mean, there's taxis that don't say anything. I mean, I want to have at least some guess. I still, even though the time limit messes me up sometimes, I'm glad it's there, because I hate when we used to spend like 10 minutes on a round. It was so much more frustrating that way. Just feel like you're wasting time. Oh, we were so close. Alright, we're going into our final game. However long this one lasts. I'm going to turn it off after this one. So if this is a one-round game, then it's going to be a short stream. But if this is another 30-round game, we're going to be here a while. Kein Ticket, kein Zeit. I think that's German. I mean, that's definitely German, but are we in Germany? Germany or Austria? DE or AT? It's AT. That'd be funny if it was just like wrong. And I'm like, oh, well, sorry guys, see ya. What is this? What is that? That's got to be something famous, right? What is this? This is the land of strange architecture. Here we go, come on. Manya Sampai Batas Jebang. Radio Ober Österreich. Uber. See, I may not be able to understand German, but I've listened to enough Rammstein to know how to pronounce everything. I mean, I kind of feel like this is like Malaysia or something. Well, 2 minutes down, still no leads. Where are we? Siloam. I don't think I can go out into the main road. It's blocking me. Just let me go that way. I hope you guys understand the struggle of trying to move around in Google Maps. The language looks like joke Polish. It's that Polish. The Rinra. Siloam. There's some Googleable stuff here. I think it's Indonesia. Yeah, like I said, I thought it was like Indonesia or Malaysia. That seems pretty much like it. Could this be the end of the stream? Wow, it's not the end of the stream yet. Dang it. Now I have to keep playing this game. Looks Slovakian. Okay, we can do this. .eu. That is not helpful. .lt. Didn't I just learn what LT means earlier in this stream? No, that was LK. Are we in Lithuania? Lithuania. Yeah, it's Lithuania. Maybe just having the L capitalized threw me off. I don't know why. Man, this game is really trying to knock us out. It's probably like Senegal or Kenya. One of the 5 African countries that it can be. That's the thing, South Africa doesn't really look like this though. Ghana and Nigeria sometimes do. They seem to have a little bit more development. Kenya and Senegal most often have the worn down places, the slums. But who knows? We'll figure it out soon. Zoom in on one of the road names. All right, next time I see one. But look right there. It's probably Ghana. What does the Kenya flag look like? Okay, nothing like these. See, Ghana just loves doing that paint job on everything. You notice that? Oh, there's another one. I saw 2 little shops with that paint job. They love their colors. Senegal is more French. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Ghana does seem to have a lot of English. Um, 26. Back in Europe. Tokyo City, Europe. Hesburger. Is it as good as hamburger? Oh, there's a flag right there. I think we're in Latvia. Yeah, this is Latvian. They're very patriotic in Ghana. This is probably like Thailand. What's the writing like? Oh, look at this. It's this place again. What was this place again? The Arabic, but very green place. Man, I got a really short-term memory loss during these streams. Like, I swear, we just barely saw the country that had signs that looked just like this. And it was... Didn't it end up being Malaysia? Are we in Malaysia again? Yeah, I think we are in Malaysia. Yeah, there's the flags right there. Alright, another one down. This could be the US. Yeah, we're probably in the US or Canada right now. Actually, Canada is probably more likely, just based on all the trees. British Columbia. Sounds good. Do we have any Canadian watchers anymore? I always forget. They seem to be very common around here. Okay, this should be an easy one. Maybe. Bavarian. Bibiva. Yeah, there's always Canadians in the chat. Sumate e la generation. But what's the website I can go to find this? Tell me what country we're in. Spain? Oh, there's some nice scooter parking spots. Yeah, I believe this could be Spain. It seems likely. Agente official. BBVA is a Spain-based banking group. Well, there you have it then. Uruguay. Whatever. Alright, that's enough for me for today. I know it's a little bit short, but my voice hurts. And I could make up an excuse of something I've got to go do right now, but I don't really have anything planned. I'm just kind of tired. That was Uruguay before too. Whatever. That's fine. I will see you guys next week probably in the new year. So I guess this is our last 2020 stream with 20 people watching. Yeah, we'll see you guys again soon. Oh wait, do you guys want to see Faye? I got Faye right over here. Hey kitty. How's the bed? She's tired. She was out all day and all night. Faye.